Happy Sunday and welcome to the H2G podcast special presentation. We have joined up with Spirits in Nature, Brian Barnett, Karen Barnett, and the whole crew to go on yet another paranormal investigation, and we are so excited to share that with you tonight. Thank you for joining us. Sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, your favorite blankie, and maybe a loved one because it might be a little creepy. Enjoy. Welcome to Poasttown Elementary School in Middletown, Ohio. The school was dedicated in 1937 and has been featured on many lists and programs, including Haunted Ohio. It has also been called one of the most haunted schools in the country. A few months ago, Brian Barnett of Spirits in Nature invited Tony Ray and I to join them on another investigation. So we loaded up a crew and journeyed to Middletown, Ohio, in the abandoned Poasttown Elementary School. Let's meet the crew. Now, as the sun set on Middletown, Ohio, it was time to bless.
This is the prayer to St. Michael that we do before all of our investigations. St. Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And you, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and the other evil spirits who prowl about the world for the ruin of souls. Amen. Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, have mercy on us. We have a lot of different pieces of equipment here. This is an SLS camera that would be able to see like stick figures that would show if there's something there, which we've already experienced that already tonight. I have some spirit boxes, a couple of spirit boxes that we could take with us and actually talk to the spirits. Some mel meters that would be able to tell the fluctuation of temperature, and let's see what else. It's temperature and the fluctuation of electromagnetic frequencies. We have some K2 meters that also can detect electromagnetic frequencies, and when you walk around and you'll see the things, actually the spirits will actually interact with them. I've got a couple of cameras, and we're going to be taking them around. I've got a heat sensor that can tell what the temperature is and any fluctuation in temperatures. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Most of my cameras, I think we have 12 cameras out there. No, not 12. We have 9 cameras out there. We have a DVR in here for Central Command, and then we have another one in another area with 3 other cameras. Our charging station is here, and this is where we would do all of our discussions and everything as we go out onto the floor out there on the floor. So.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get to it.
So after the prayers had been read and Brian showed us some of the equipment we'd be operating, Tony and I had one last embrace, just in case, and head off into the dark halls of Poasttown Elementary.
Is your idea? Multiple. So I was trying to get this out of the way. Closer to This must be where the police are.
Definitely.
Hey, so we're talking about the Poasttown school in Middletown, Ohio, and a little bit about the backstory of the school. It opened in September 7th, 1937, and it actually replaced a one-room schoolhouse that eventually became a Grange Hall and then the Madison Fire Department. But in 1851, the Cincinnati, Hamilton, and Dayton Railroad was built just north of the village, and it really made Poasttown a shipping point, okay? So after the school opened, back in the day where this train accident was, they were pretty well treacherous back in the late 1800s, in the 1900s. And on 1891, employees of the National Cash Register were on their way back up to Dayton from their company picnic. And their passenger train collided with the freight train, causing 4 deaths and 50 injuries. On July 4th, 1910, there was a horrific train accident that occurred when an engineer of the Big 4 passenger train ran off schedule after a detour. This caused mass chaos because 2 trains were on the same track, essentially. All passengers in the 2 cars closest to the engine either died or were seriously injured. There were 19 deaths at the scene of the accident. And the triage, it was actually on the grounds of where Poasttown School is now. So back then, they were treating all of these people on the grounds of where this accident happened in 1910. Mind you, the school was built in 1937, so 27 years later. All right. Well, that happened. That horrific train accident actually happened July 4th, 1910, and so that made it 111 years ago from this month. Right.
Wow. Brian shared another story about the school with us, about a little girl named Sarah who allegedly was being bullied by a pair of boys on the top floor of the school. Legend has it the boys pushed Sarah over the railing and she fell to her demise. So naturally, Tony and I wanted some proof.
And that boxing guy, he always freaked me out. I turn around and there it was, and it freaked me out every time because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, it's a little different when you're ghost hunting. Everything scares you, right, Tony?
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, not everything, Justin, but nice try. Justin's over here trying to tap me on my shoulders and stuff, trying to get a reaction from me. But yeah, I mean, the coyote was a good one.
Well,
the kickboxer, whatever guy, that was good. The one with the mask that was in the room was a good one. That got me within the room. That got me a couple of times.
Oh, they had all them dolls too. All them dolls in that one room.
Well, the doll room is definitely, that's a horse of a different color, but any room with dolls in it is freaky. Period.
Yep. Oh, that would be hilarious. Body before camera.
I like to tell me one. Harper has that one. Oh, she had this one too. We're going up the way.
Oh, is that the one I was talking about Connor has? Oh, I'm getting this right here.
That's what I was trying to get to before I almost died.
That's an SLS camera.
SLS.
it kind of uses thousands of points of light that actually you could see if there's any movement, and it actually puts a stick figure to anything of a size like that looks like a person. So it actually puts them dots on. When you run into that, you'll see that it gives it form, and it's more like a stick figure form that you can see on the screen in the dark. I mean, it just kind of shows up. We did have one pop up on that SLS. Yeah, we sure did. It was by a stairwell that really close to let outside. I guess it was really close when you went downstairs from our control center. You went down them steps, and then you seen the big Poasttown wall mural.
I was going through footage from this, Tony, and there's video footage of me and you having a kicking contest. You remember that? I think we got a little distracted.
Yes, I do remember the kicking contest. Your kicks are pretty good. my kicks, not so much, but yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I thought you did good. I thought the form looked good. You were kind of trying to take him down and run away type of kick.
Yeah, that's right. Low blows.
I keep hearing noises behind.
Oh.
I told you, man. He's stalking us.
He was doing it. He was having lots of fun.
You guys talking about Andrew?
Yeah, he kept.
Yeah.
I know. I hear it.
Oh,
Definitely not all of us have taken this serious. Sure.
So I remember why I picked that, because we heard, you can't hear what we were hearing, but if you notice back here, we're talking about how Andrew's stalking us behind us.
Yes. But that wasn't him, remember?
Right, because he's up here up the hallway and we go up these steps.
I know. I hear it.
Everybody hold on. Come here. Turn around. Were you down here the whole time? No.
Okay.
I've been hearing this shit that we thought was waiting in the principal's office. Never came, so you heard it too.
I did.
I thought it was him too. And then when I saw him in front of me,
Behind this.
like this.
Every time we took another couple of steps, I can't say anything. Actual fear.
Okay, I'm a believer.
So I thought that was pretty cool, because this whole first part of the video we were talking about noises we heard
It being
behind
Andrew
us.
down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought Andrew was actually in front of us down the hall. And so when we actually saw him, I'm like, is there a way that you can come from that side of the building to this side of the building that we don't know about? And he's like, no, there's not. And I'm like, all right, I'm confused. And then you were like, hold the F up. Like, how is this even possible? Yeah,
Well,
so.
Kevin and I were kind of at the back of the pack, and we kept hearing door handles and desks behind us, thinking that was him rummaging through the dark. That's why you heard him say, he's stalking us.
Right.
Right.
And that's
Right.
what we all thought. That's why we didn't make it a big deal, is because we thought it was Andrew the whole time.
So let
And
me
then we
ask
saw
you guys
Andrew.
about the layout of the school. Did any of you understand your bearings of where you were at within the school? Even though you might have walked into a room there before, a number of times you've been there that night. I mean, did it feel like you lost your bearings of where you were within the school?
For me, in the beginning, absolutely, because I didn't know, obviously, the outline or the outlay of the school. But the more we walked around, the more it became familiar. I would say by the principal's office, because I wasn't over there the most, I felt that way. But when we walked back towards where we thought Andrew was, I could tell you every single thing about the rooms that were over there. There's a room on the right side. You go down a little bit, there's another room on the right side. You had the drinking fountains on the left side. There was a wheelchair that was in the beginning of the hallway that was just sitting there. There was I can tell you exactly what it is right now, not even being there. But anything by the principal's office, I couldn't tell you. That to me, even though I was over there 3 or 4 times by the principal's office, I never could understand like the rooms that were over there.
We kept struggling to find the principal's office.
Oh yeah, like it was just like the principal's office was like
moving.
Didn't want to be found. Yeah.
Well, if you remember where that is at, there was an area that was blocked off that we could not go down into, and the reason they have that is because it gave access to the owner's area of that school. So it was only just down that hall, and I actually had an audio recorder on that water fountain that was in the hallway as it led down into that area.
Yeah, you're talking all the way down. You're talking about all the way down at the end of the hall. If you go to the left, there was a stairway that went down. It was actually fenced off, if I remember correctly. Wasn't it?
Yeah, and if you come back down that hallway, all the way down, straight ahead is where the principal's office was.
Wow.
So yeah, I understand because, I knew that was blocked off. So I didn't always go down that way all the time. And I thought it was an appropriate place to put an audio recorder, which I have yet to get all the way through. That audio recorder messed up on me 3 times that night.
Huh. We're just the kings of tech issues during these hunts. All right, so I have another one.
Oh yeah.
This one. This is actually the first orb that I found going through, and I don't know a whole lot about finding orbs, so you'll have to tell me if you think it might be something else. But just panning through this, it's Doug walking is what we're going to watch. He walks in front of me as I'm operating the IR camera. This is before we put the flash on.
I think my eyes looking back are pretty scary, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's pretty right there. So
it's pretty creepy.
On the main recording, I'll slow it down so you can see it better. But you're going to be looking in this area a couple seconds after Doug passes, and it's going to follow the trajectory of my mouse.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Right up here.
Yep. It was kind of, it's like where the top of his head now goes across. There it was. Yep, I saw it.
It's all the way across that time.
Yep.
I didn't see it, guys.
If you look over here on the left side where this little beam is, yeah, right there. You're going to see it go across that. Yep. Basically, don't look at Doug move. Just keep your eyes focused right where that beam is.
There was one that came out of the gym. Actually, it was a double. It was a double one. It came right at the camera, and right when it got close to the camera, it took an immediate turn.
So yeah, you're gonna be looking.
Tony, have you seen this before?
No, I'm excited. Oh yeah. Oh wow, what was that?
Try to catch it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Wow.
Pretty creepy. Is it possible that this solo orb was Sarah herself, and the pair of orbs were the boys chasing her out of the gym? It's up for you to decide. And
Who had that camera?
not for nothing, I think I was still carrying it at that time. That was before I figured out the flash. But the stairs with the little boy and the little girl, that was just on the other side of that gym.
Still nothing? Nothing yet. It's sitting on, you know? I need someone to talk to me. Did you go to this school? I'm here to communicate with anybody within these walls. Are you here, little girl? Hello? Are you here? Can you talk?
So let me ask you, Tony, overall, what was your thoughts about that school and any kind of haunted recognition?
To be honest with you, my experience on the first hunt that we went on at the museum was more frightening. Not, I wouldn't say frightening, but a little bit of I got chills. Maybe it's just because it was the first one. I don't know. It was just, the experience was different. The second time, maybe it was because there was more of us. But I definitely can tell you there's a lot more interaction post production with things that we didn't even realize was there that we didn't have for the first hunt. So, I mean, that part of it is cool. Because, for me, I just want the experience. I have fun going on the hunts, just hoping for something. I don't want something crazy. I don't want someone to be taken over by, whatever entity or whatever it is. But just to have that interaction with something and to solidify if there's something else there would be really cool. That's why I really like this post-production that we're doing right now, because it's just kind of like, what is that? Can we explain it? And if we can't explain it, what avenues can we take to kind of further figure out what those anomalies are or whatever it is. So it'd be kind of cool.
Are you here? Can you move the light again? If you're here, can you move the light to the right?
Maybe not. You related to Gollum?
So I do have a couple more to show here, and one of them is really going to get you, Tony. This one is the one I was referring to. So Kevin was trying to communicate using the K2 again, and he asks, "Are you here?" And shortly after, you're going to watch. Now the camera is going to pan, but where my mouse is circling, it's going to be in this general vicinity.
Are you here?
Right up the middle here. Did you see it?
Let's do it again.
No.
Are you here?
It's most viewable. It's most viewable when it ends at the top, but then you can, if you watch it again.
So to be honest with you, there is one that flies across right there.
Yeah.
That you're talking about right there, it looks like it's like a reflection on that wall from a light or something, possibly.
Yeah.
But right here where this box is, something shoots across the box. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right after he says.
Okay, I thought you.
Did you see the lights on the?
See if we can catch it on the slow mo.
Did you see the lights on the K2 light up?
Oh no. Oh yeah. And then right up here on the box.
Yeah, right there.
There,
Yep.
There you go.
Right there. Yep. I saw it.
Pretty cool.
Again?
So that's actually a good clip, and you definitely want where he's asking, and then right after that, the lights on the K2 light up, and then you're panning. It's like you're following an orb or something. Oh wow.
I've been waiting ever since we got the footage to show you this. So to clear some things up, you are working a flashlight. That's what this big circle is here. I believe there's an IR camera set up here, and our flashlights are reflecting a metal doorstop down at the bottom.
Gotcha.
As well as this light right here. So 4 things to kind of take out of your view, but inside this doorway, crossing this direction, I'll play it once all the way through and then we'll slow it down. Play it again. Okay, so I can actually catch it slowing down. It's going to come from right here and across Tony, and then it disappears. See it right here?
Oh. Can you see it, Tony?
No, I can't see it.
So here it is real close to you. I'm circling it with the mouse.
The white line?
Yeah, well, it's
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. I was trying to see, go back. Tell me if you see this. You see it, stop right there. Yeah, go to the right.
this.
Right there where that circle is. Now go up a little bit. Right where you're, yep. Now go down a little bit more. Stop right there. In this area right here, once you hit play, tell me if you don't see a little girl running through the hallway.
What?
Go back.
There is somebody right here.
No, I'm not talking about right there. I'm talking about
right here.
You gotta go. You gotta do it in slow motion though.
Damn it.
Go back a little bit.
Oh, right here.
You see? Yeah, you see it? Yes. I can almost see her face when you were doing it slow motion before. I don't know how you had it, but I could almost see her face when you were going through. Maybe hit play again. It's right there. It's right there. It's too fast on there.
I seen that.
Did you see it?
And you see the orb is coming from this room.
Yeah, I see it's on its elbow.
And it goes right in.
Oh, right there. I saw her face when you went backwards. But do it. Yeah, go.
Holy
no,
crap.
keep going. You're like so close.
Like how? Where is it according to where you're at?
Well, if Justin goes forward a little bit.
I mean, is it full bodied?
For me, from what I can see, it is. I don't know about you guys. Now go forward just a little bit more. A little bit more. And then when you go backwards, we'll see if we can catch it backwards. Go backwards just a little bit. Yep. And then go, yep, slow. We're so close.
Is she?
But okay, Justin, show him where right there. Stop right there. And then show with your
Right here. I actually see it in this image. I see something lit up, a figure right here.
Now, if you go to the right by my shoulders, my left shoulder, and then you go straight up, that's a person that's back there. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about when you go down right there. Yep. Right there.
You can see
and
the
I
outline.
Can you can see the outline. Yep.
And here's the orb right
And that's the orb. Yep. Right in the middle and right above it is right where that, and when you were moving earlier, I could see a face.
Could this be little Sarah making her H2G podcast debut?
I can't explain it. I don't know.
Now it's your turn. We're going to show you a clip of the entire crew attempting to communicate in the basement of the school. In the comments below on h2gpodcast.com, Facebook, and YouTube, tell us what you see.
We are here to communicate with any of the spirits that are within this premise. If you are here and you can communicate, we have the green lights on the floor. Just take one and pick one and make the lights change different colors. We have the red lights here that you can actually speak from. Use the energy that you find and give us a sign that you're here. We know that you're here. You've been caught before. Are the cooks still in the kitchen?
Going over the post production, what do you guys think?
For me, I think it's fascinating. Like I said, I like this part of it. We have to do a little bit more investigative work. I don't know how we can do it, but to clean some images up, to clean some things up, to see exactly what certain things are. But I mean that's completely different than anything we shot on the first hunt. So I mean that I think that part's cool, and it'd be nice to see what the viewers and other podcasters think about it when they see it when this releases as well. So that I think is going to be really cool, and all it solidifies is that there needs to be a third ghost hunt. That's all it solidifies for me.
I'm in. We got the world is our oyster. I have to travel far anyway, so wherever you guys want to go.
For you, Brian?
There was definitely some good orb activity. I really like the video that Justin, that you have seen. If I can find any true audio, I'll send that to you within the next day or two. Any clips that I might have. I know I got some information to send you as far as date timestamps on the videos that I sent you. I think I definitely agree with an old historical place somewhere that would be interesting to do on the next one. But and I'll keep my eyes open for that. I don't know why, but Ohio State Reformatory is really popping out. I've had some really interesting experience there that was kind of profound, if you ask me. But them are the kind of things that we're waiting for.
I think it needs to be somewhere that none of us has ever been before. I think that would be a really cool experience.
Okay, so what about, how's a trip to Athens, Ohio?
It's all about the same for me.
Right.
I mean,
so I'm
you
really
tell me, I'll figure it out.
Asylum.
And have you been there before?
I have not. But other than that, I mean, I think that we have something. I mean, if you can pick up on what you're talking about with that girl, I think that's going to be, something that the viewers can take with them, and they can think with what they want. I mean, it's all we look for is the more eyes and the more ears that we have on it, the better.
Well, there it is. Believe it or don't believe it. It's completely up to you. You've seen the evidence. You've seen what we've seen. But one thing's for sure, we had a blast, and we would love to do this again with Spirits in Nature, and I know we will. So in the comments below, tell us if you saw something that we didn't see. Maybe we missed something. Or maybe there's a location that you think we should investigate next time. Please let us know in the comments. You can always find us at h2gpodcast.com. Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and where all audio podcasts are found. And for this week, I hope you have a great one. Live, laugh, love like it's your last, and we'll see you on Friday.